Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz and my little baby minis front and center for you. We are on day 19 of the Perky Lifted Butt Challenge. Day 19, how sad it's nearly over. But guess what? Those videos are gonna be there forever. So you can use any exercise as many times as you want, add them onto your other workouts, create a playlist, do them all together if you're crazy. Otherwise, maybe just do one or two, however you wanna use them, they'll be there forever. So you can never escape that glute activation series. Okay, put your band on. We're doing another mat workout or mat exercise with nice angle changes and combinations, a little bit more motion. You want the loop kind of not quite halfway up your thigh, but definitely clear it so it's not anywhere near those kind of ligaments in your knees. And we're coming into all fours again. So we're going to do some angles. The first thing we're going to do is come up in an attitude raise, but I actually want your ankles crossed. So you're going to tuck everything in, suck your pelvic floor in, tuck your hips, push out of your shoulder blades and come up like this. Really squeeze that glute at the top in this turnout position, and then we're going to internally rotate that knee. So we're going from external to internal and come down, and then go up and come down this way, up and come down this way. Now, yes, the loop is probably going to roll up and be really annoying, like mine. If it's not cutting into you, you don't have to stop even if it rolls up. And you've got to remember all of your form pointers, otherwise this is one of those ones where it probably won't hurt at all if you're not squeezing properly. So, let's do this. Are you ready? Suck and tuck. Activate both sides of the glutes. Turn the knee out. Push out of your shoulders. Look down at the mat once you see it. We're coming up. Squeeze, tuck and hold. We're internally rotating. We're still squeezing. We're coming down. We're coming up, internally rotated. Squeeze and hold. We're rotating open. We're coming down and we're coming up. Rotate the knee, squeeze it. Down and up. I want you to hold it at each point. Down and up. Rotate in the air, keeping that same height if you can. Squeeze down and up. Rotate it out. Squeeze down, slightly tuck more and up. Rotate your knee in. It's those little holds in between that are going to make the difference. Here, hold it. Down and that's 5. Rotate it out. Your leg doesn't have to be high, but it needs to be under full tension. And down and 6. Rotate. In, tuck and squeeze. Up, tuck and squeeze. Rotate. Down and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's 7. Rotate. In, squeeze both glutes. Up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Rotate. And 8. Rotate. If you really can't do this with the loop, rotate. You can take it off and do it without. 9. Rotate. Squeeze it down the bottom here, then squeeze it at the top. Rotate. Squeeze and squeeze. That's 10. Rotate. Squeeze and squeeze. And up. Come on, you can do it. 11. This is going slow, I know. Down and up. That was 12. And squeeze, rotate. Down and up. 13. Squeeze down here. Up, rotate. 14. Down and angle it, down, and attitude. That's 15, halfway. If you need to take a micro break, you can, 16, but I'd rather you didn't. And 17. My loop is completely rolled up, but I'm not stopping. 18. Squeeze down, squeeze up, rotate. Your supporting leg is going to get a lot of work. That can't be helped. 20. Squeeze and hold, rotate. 21. Try not to dump into your shoulders. 22. 23. This works your core really good too. 24. Squeeze and tuck. Hold. 25. Come on. Squeeze and tuck. It's up. 26. It's okay if your leg goes lower. I just want you to hit the angles, okay? 27. Squeeze and tuck. Rotate. 28. Come on. Up. Rotate. This is the last one. Squeeze up. Rotate. Come down for a second. Fix your loop if it's really annoying you like I am or like mine is. Can't even speak grammatically correctly anymore. Get back into that same position, crossed over, knee turned out. We're just going to do pulses here, okay? Suck and tuck. Get your leg up high. Squeeze both glutes. Look down at the mat. Now start your pulse. It's up and up. Up. Push out of the shoulders and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guess what? We have the whole other side to go. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Because, you tell me, we want lifted peaches, don't we? So, are you ready? If you need to roll out your wrists, if you wanted to, you could do this on your elbows, but it probably would kind of be a bit, the angles would probably make it harder on your lower back. You'd rather, or you'd be better off maybe raising your arms up slightly or using hand weights, if you've got hexagon hand weights, yoga blocks, something to change the angle of your wrist. Maybe even make fists. I often do that. Okay, you ready? So, this side's going to add up quick because we already used it as our supporting leg. So, ready? Breathe out. Suck and tuck. Rotate this leg on an angle like an attitude but crossed over. We're going to come up. We're going to rotate, internally rotate it. We're going to come down. We're going to squeeze here. We're going to come up again, squeeze that glute. We're going to rotate again and come down. Squeeze both. Up. Hold for a second there. Really squeeze. Rotate out. Come in. Back up. Squeeze, squeeze. Rotate to attitude. Come down. It's up. It's rotate. It's down and both. You're squeezing both glutes at the bottom there. It's up. It's rotate and it's up. Rotate. Up. Rotate. That was 4. Look down at the mat once you have it, the flow, okay? In, squeeze. Up. Rotate. Don't crane your neck to look at me. 5. and squeeze both, squeeze and tuck, up, rotate and cross. That was 6. Rotate and squeeze both here. I'd rather you hold each position and really squeeze, okay? You don't need to go as fast as me if you're finding it hard to remember all the form pointers. I'd rather you go slow. Squeeze, squeeze at the top there and squeeze on the down. That's 7. I think it was 8, but I'm just going to say 7 because I can't remember. Up, rotate, and that's 8. Up. Really rotate up, but keep your chest parallel. So when you're rotating your knee, that's 9. When you're rotating your knee out here, your front arm will kind of, and your waist wants to dip. Don't let it. Fight really hard to keep your upper body parallel to the floor. That's 10. Tuck and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Tuck and squeeze. 11. In. Up. 12. Here you want to keep your leg on the same horizontal plane. You're just opening up and then you're going back in. 13. So you're not dropping your leg. You're just rotating out and rotating in on the same horizontal plane. 14. Squeeze it. Squeeze both. 15, that's halfway. Up. 16. You're never resting down. And there's always tension on the loop. Make sure you're going high enough. 17, to really feel the tension on the loop. Up. And 18. Hold your abs in, it will protect your back. 19. Out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 20. Out. Keep that leg high. 21. Remember your pelvic floor. 22. Suck it in. 23. 24. 25. 26. Rotate, squeeze both. Up, rotate in. 27. Up, rotate, cross over. 28. 29. Squeeze. Squeeze 30. We're not going to break. We're just going to come up. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Come on, you can do this. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, done. Minnie, we're done. Here's your little blankie. We're done, Minnie. Did you feel that the way I felt it? If you felt that the way I felt it, it was so intense on the side where your leg was raising. The oblique was tensed the entire time. So your abs really got work. I can't even sit on that side. Make sure you stretch it out unless you're doing another one. I kind of was thinking about it, and this is probably something I should have said a long time ago. I wouldn't do more than 3 or 4 of these in a row because they are so intense. Because if you just overdo it, then you won't be able to do the next day. And I would rather you complete the 21 days. I understand that some people just won't be able to do the 21 days, an exercise a day. You might need to take some rests, depending on what level you are at. You might need to, not exercise one day and double up. But yeah, I would recommend don't put more than 3 or 4 together, depending on obviously which exercise you're using. I definitely wouldn't put more than 3 exercises with the band or the ball and band together. Maybe alternate between standing ones and mat ones, because you want to make sure that you're recovered enough by the next day to really give it your all, and that's how you get the results, okay? You need to give your body time to repair. So thank you for joining me for day 19, and I look forward to seeing you at day 20 really soon. Bye for now.